I like to hear. Hey, thank you. It's good to be back. Charlotte's a good city. I was walking around this little, I don't know if it's downtown area, it's South End, right? Would it be considered downtown or no? Okay, South End. But it's great. It's nice. It's a good vibe. Any food recommendations? I know you guys are supposed to be asking the questions, but... Fish? Dish. Yeah. Is it pretty close to here?
No, it's in Plaza Midwood.
Okay, cool. Do they deliver?
I think they do.
All right. What is it? The Tavern. Okay, cool.
Salty melon.
What was it?
Salty melon.
Salty melon? Okay, all right. I'll check it all out. Okay, now y'all can ask questions. Am I not frozen? I'm not frozen. Yes.
Two questions. Number one, are those cranes over here?
Yes.
I think so.
I think they are.
Yeah, they are. Have to double check.
And second, you talked about loving Star Wars, Star Trek. What we think?
You know, I've never really gotten into Star Trek, but it's only because I just haven't gotten into it. I'm sure it's incredible. But yeah, I just haven't done it yet. One of these days I'll dig in. Yes. Hey, good. Thank you.
Aberdeen. That horse you were riding in Aberdeen, was that like easy to get on it and go?
What do you think? Did it look easy? No, it wasn't. So,
Where was that?
okay, so I love talking about this. One of my favorite places on earth. So it's near Bishop, California. It's in the Mojave Desert, in between the eastern Sierra Nevadas and the White Mountains of California. And beautiful hot desert. My mom grew up in Bishop, so I grew up going there all the time. And the song is about a very, well, the song is really about Bishop, but there's a little tiny town called Aberdeen on the way to Bishop that every time I pass it, I'd be like, oh man, that's such a beautiful word, I should write a song about it. And so then I did. And so of course, I wanted to honor the song and do it with that energy of the land there. And I grew up riding horses. I hadn't done it in like 10 years. So I was like, yeah, you know, it's just like getting back on a horse, right? And it wasn't totally like that. And I wasn't scared or anything, like I'm comfortable on a horse, but you would not believe how much hate I got from the horse community of like how I was riding. Like, and I don't get a lot of hate comments. But people are like, man, he's bad at riding horses. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I was like, hey, don't you get like some credit for the effort and trying and doing the thing? I know. Looking back, I'm like, I really could have ridden the horse a little better as opposed to just bouncing on it. Don't go back and watch that. Just watch the video for the beauty of the mountains. Yes.
How did you learn how to whistle?
I think my grandpa taught me a long time ago. He actually grew up in the same area. And yeah, he would whistle through his teeth. And he like kind of showed me a little bit, but I think it's one of those things that you kind of have to just work on until you figure it out. It's a real interesting thing though. People are always like, what are you doing? Because it kind of looks like a ventriloquist thing. Because I'm just kind of smiling. People are like, what the heck? But yeah, that's not it. Yes.
This is a little less of a question, more of just gratitude I want to express from us Carolinians, especially as Western Carolinians. Thank you for getting here after me. I know that affected Eastern Tennessee just as much, but I want to thank you from us Western Carolinians.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Two things. One here to another. What's like your how often do you church?
Ooh, man, that's a good question. I think it depends on how lazy I'm feeling. And it also depends on like the facilities. Like I'm not gonna trim my beard unless I know I can see it for real. And if the lighting isn't right, I don't want to mess around with it. I know that sounds so silly. What'd you say? Yeah, no. I messed up my beard one time, and it was so bad. I was like, I'm never gonna do that again. So whenever I do it, it's like meticulous.
And two, now that you're under the label, now that you're crowdfunding Patreon, how has that changed your process of creating, putting out music, doing, setting up things with tour, what kind of some of the big points that you kind of noticed about your
Yeah, so freedom. It's a beautiful thing. And not to talk badly about the label. It wasn't like they were like, had chains on me or anything. It's just that, when you have a partner, you want to try and be a good partner and work with them. But it's a tough thing to do when it comes to art. Everybody has different opinions. It's about taste, and I think that the hope is when you get a label involved that they'll be able to do more than you can do for yourself. And it wasn't really that. So it kind of was the negatives without positive. And so anyways, how that affects me now is that I can really do what I want. I can tour when I want. I can release music when I want. I can do Patreon, all these different things, be able to create a different type of community, for the people that like to show up for me. I will. I love it. Charlotte has been really good to me. Yes, Savannah, Georgia. Okay. Yeah, because just the vibe the last time, because I think we started in Charlotte last time. And it was such a good show. It was so fun.
It was fun.
It was incredible. And so, I'll be coming back for sure. But yeah, it's just, it's the freedom part of it. Being able to have artistic freedom to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, is really exciting and empowering. And it just makes it more fun. Yes.
So just a request when you come back to Charlotte. My son asked you a question last year at your concert. He has autism, so it's really hard. It's really bad when you're here on Zoom mic. So for next time, please call me non-Zoom.
I will try to do non-school live. It's tough on tour. It would be nice to only have to play on the weekends, but it's tough. But I'll do my best. I will. Yes. Yeah. For me, I would say that nature is a huge thing for me. Being able to be outside and being away from society really helps me. Also, just going on a hike. There's nothing like moving through your problems, It's one of the best ways that I know how to get through something and process it, kind of see it from a different perspective. I find that getting yourself in a different situation than you're normally in really can help with that. Also, time helps me. I need some time to process things and to get over things sometimes. I would say those would be the main things for sure. But yeah, music is cathartic for me. It's like if I'm going through something, putting it into words, putting it into melody, into song, into chords, and all that. There's nothing like that. It's almost like taking out of my heart, putting it into something else. And I think that's a really beautiful, productive way of going about getting over something. So that helps me. Yes. Amazing. Thank you. Oh man, my parents. They're just amazing people. I think that musically, some inspirations would be Bill Withers, Simon Garfunkel, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. A lot of things that I pull from, but as just on a human level, for basses, for basso profundo specifically, the arias are just not great. The melodies are just not awesome. They're just kind of weird and lame. But I always really loved Sarastro's arias. I feel like those are the best, most melodic. Mozart's incredible. That whole opera is incredible. So those would be my favorite. I believe it's In Diesen Eigenhallen and Oasis and Mutuos Hughes. So I love both of those. Yeah, they're incredible. I thought about maybe like trying out for an opera sometime for that role, just for fun. You train up a little bit, but yeah. I hope it's better than riding a horse. I really hope it's better than riding a horse. I really do. Yes.
Santa Cruz.
I have. I haven't like really dug into it, but yeah. Oh, that sounds incredible. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm in. Yeah, I love that. It's I was actually just in the Pacific Northwest recently with just when you have pines on the water, that's really incredible. Like forest and ocean at the same time is it's a little too awesome. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. What'd you say? We're actually going to Lake Tahoe on tour this year. I'm very excited for that. I've been when I was a really, really little kid, but this is going to be an experience. Nice. Oh yeah, on the mess with the water. Really nice to look at. Yes. Oh, just tell him I love him. That I hope he's doing well. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to see him in Portsmouth. I need to reach out to him. But yeah, it's always a hello. Dude, he is honestly one of the best singers I've heard. He's incredible. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that you're working with him. That's incredible. What a beast. In all the ways. Yes. I don't know if I have a number. The top three. Well, number one is always Sequoia for me. I would say number two is Kings Canyon, which is right next door. And then I'm going to say Yosemite, which is right next to that. It's all where I grew up, so I'm kind of partial to it. But there's so many beautiful places on this earth. It's kind of insane. In America, we're so blessed to be able to have national parks like that. It's not really a thing anywhere else, so it's a really cool thing to be able to experience here. But yeah, that's my time. Yes.
Do you have a favorite song to perform?
Ooh, favorite song to perform. I would say it changes every tour. I would say on this tour, it is a surprise. Yes. Well, I think you'll know by my energy. Well, the hint that I will give you is that it's going to be around this time. It's a new one that y'all haven't heard unless you're at the last show. Yes.
Okay, two questions. How far in advance do you prepare your music, and then how do you decide when to release it?
Well, I think it kind of depends on the. Well, when you say prepared, do you mean prepared for recording or prepared for releasing?
I guess both. I meant for release, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for release, that's an easier question. For release, it's I try to give it 3 to 5 months because you have to get all the music done. Well, say the song is finished, it's written. It's got to be recorded, and then you have to figure out, okay, when are you touring? When are you going to do music videos? When are you going to release the music videos? Then you have to release it to the different DSPs, which is like Spotify, Apple Music, all that stuff. So there's all these like different things you have to do. So yeah, I would say 3 to 5 months before. Usually 3, because I'm a risk taker. So yeah. Okay, someone that hasn't asked one yet? Okay, maybe 2. Okay, you and then you. Man, that is a question. I find, well, it fluctuates every day. It's the plight of the bass. I've met some bassists who are like, my low notes are always here. Which mine are always here, but it just depends on how powerful they are. But it fluctuates every single day, whether it's elevation, hydration, acid reflux. It's just crazy how much it like affects my voice. Must be nice to be a tenor. But yeah, it fluctuates a lot. Yeah, so if that happens for you, do not fret. It'll happen to me. Yes.
I just want to make you whole. These are for you.
Thank you.
I'm interested in your inspiration for Uncanny Valley.
Ooh, okay. So, how can I explain this? It feels like we are often seduced by technology. And that is what that's about. That was a pretty succinct answer. I'm proud of myself. I was like, how am I going to do this? And it just happened. Cool. Okay, y'all. Well, I guess that's the end of this. Thank you so much for coming to this. This is one of my favorite parts of tour. I just love to be able to actually talk to y'all. You know, I do the social media thing, but it's not really my thing. I'm trying to get better at it. Patreon has helped. But this is really cool. Being in a room together and actually just talking and having conversations is really great. So thank y'all for being a part of this. And I'm so excited for the show. And I hope you love it.